If you search for DVD grating sensing or DVD grating, you will get tons of papers. Like for example, here if I give DVD grating sensing, then there is a paper for detecting neurotoxin. There is a paper in which surface plasmon resonance refractive index sensor is built using DVD-ROM disk. Then grating refractive index sensing using metal layer in DVD disk, surface plasmon resonance, biosensing of protein, and various others. So there's a tons of papers. So from here only, we got the idea. How about showing you like how to make gratings from CD and DVD using PDMS? So you ask, what is PDMS? PDMS is an elastomer that is transparent and that is stretchable. So let us go to the lab and let us see. To derive the grating from this DVD, first what you need to do is cut the edge with the blade. This will give you the access, and now with your nails you just need to try it out. So I have my nails here. Now what we will do is that we'll actually wash this with ethanol, and then we are getting our grating. So let us do that. The DVD is kept on a hot plate till the all ethanol dries up. Next we'll move on soft lithography. So to make PDMS we need PDMS curing agent, that is this, and we also need the original PDMS, the polymer or the rubber. So we are using Silgard 184. So for making PDMS, we actually mix it at 10:1 ratio. 10 is 10. Suppose for example we are making 10 gram of PDMS, then we will add 1 gram of our curing agent. So this is the curing agent which we use, and this is the PDMS polymer. So we are using PDMS from Dow Corning. It is a 1 kg. This is of 1 kg, and the packaging actually looks like this. So now let us mix. PDMS is actually very viscous. It is as thick as honey, but the curing agent itself, it is not as thick. I don't know if you can see the curing agent. We'll see it in a dropper. PDMS is very thick and very viscous. 6.2 grams of PDMS. So in that PDMS I will add 0.6 grams of curing agent, so it will come up to 6.8. PDMS is not poisonous, but still it is very sticky, and you need to mix very vigorously such that you can see small bubbles. And after that what we need to do is that we need to do vacuum such that we can remove all those bubbles. So I have mixed, so you need to mix for around 5 minutes vigorously such that all the curing agent and the PDMS get mixed. So we have put the PDMS and curing agent mixture inside the vacuum desiccator. So we can see a lot of bubbles forming, and if we just by doing this we'll have to rupture the bubbles, and we'll keep it for 10 minutes for all the bubbles to disappear. Segmented like this, and so we'll be cutting it with a scissor. So let us see. Using a blade and a scale, you need to make this scratch patterns such that with a sellotape you can tear it off. Now I will pull the sellotape off to reveal the grating. So we won't be using this grating on a scotch tape, but instead we'll be using this grating which is there on the DVD film. This is my CD. This is when I have taken out the metallic layer, and when I am cutting it with a scissor. So now I will pour PDMS on top of it to get inverse grating. PDMS is viscous, hence we will spread it all across the sample. Normally in spin coater what we do is that we give in the center and let it spread out, but because it is very viscous, so we'll just spread it across the sample. Then again we'll be using speed of 500 rpm with 2-second acceleration and 40-second control time. So let us press run. The samples are heated at the hot plate at around 77 degrees Celsius, and we'll keep it here for at least 30 minutes. As you can see, the PDMS has hardened. So suppose if there was uncured PDMS, then it would have looked like this. For uncured PDMS, you can see this stringing effect which happens. So because my PDMS has hardened, now it's time to peel it off. So for peeling it off, what I will do is that I will make 4 incision with the blade, such that I can take the film from the middle. It will be easier also and beneficial also. So you need very sharp blade. Means better to use a new blade to cut for boundaries. So here goes my CD grating, and then I'll go for my DVD. So again we'll repeat the steps. So using the DVD also, like we'll just make 4 incision or 4 boundaries. Yep, it's done. And yeah, that's it. So okay, so now I'll peel it off. For peeling, just clean off the boundary PDMS from the boundary. So as we can see, similarly so my DVD is done. I have peeled off my DVD. Now for CD, again first clear the boundaries, means clear the edges, peel the PDMS from the edge. You can wear a glove if you like, but I prefer, because glove restricts the freedom of movement. So I try to be very careful such that my fingerprint doesn't fall on it, and if my fingerprint falls on it, then we can just clean it using acetone. So here I have the DVD. So yeah, again we'll just put it here. So lot of static electricity is forming because it's winter, and yeah, that's it. So after peeling off, we are putting the CD grating in front of a laser to see the diffraction pattern. From diffraction pattern, we can calculate the periodicity of the grating. Here we have a CD grating. Next, we'll see a DVD grating. After the DVD grating, what we are doing is that here we have a summary of CD DVD, how we can peel it off. So here is a summary. So we'll do the fabrication of DVD for so heat the DVD on a hot plate, then it will soften it. Then using a scissor, cut at the edge, and then using a blade or your nails split the DVD into half. Then you will get this two part. So here will be some blue dyes in the DVD. So clean the blue dye using ethanol or IPA and discard this plastic part. For getting grating from CD, you need to take a blade and cut this line, scratch the surface, and after put a scotch tape into it and then peel it off. You're going to use this transparent part of the CD for grating. Please do not use any ethanol and no cleaning is required. So after this is my DVD. After it is peeled off, we'll put PDMS onto it. PDMS is mixed in 10:1 ratio, 10 part of PDMS, 1 part of curing agent, and then it is cured at 75 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes, and after that it is peeled off. So here is the result. This is the CD DVD, and then what we can do is that after peeling it off, we are looking it under the microscope. We see like for CD it is around 1.5 micrometers or 1500 nanometers, and for DVD it is around from 700 nanometers to 800 nanometers, the periodicity. So here is a diffraction experiment which we are doing. In diffraction experiment, we can find out the period of the gratings. So if you like the video, you can subscribe to Science in a Cup, and that is all about like diffraction grating, how you can make diffraction grating from CD, compact disc or DVD, digital versatile disc. In future what we can do, because we are making grating, it is easier for us to make a monochromator or a spectrometer. In future we can see how to make a spectrometer or a monochromator. That is for today. Thank you.